Everybody knows all of the greatest Call of Duty teams in Call of Duty history, but people seem to overlook or just simply forgot about teams that were supposed to be dominant, teams that were hyped when they formed, but they just kind of bombed out. And that's why today I'm going to take a trip down memory lane and react to the top 5 flops in Call of Duty history. We're talking team flops, teams that everyone and their mom thought that they were going to be a dominant team and they just did absolutely nothing. This video is by Breaking Point, guys, so I hope you all enjoy it.
Call of Duty Ghosts.
Call of Duty Ghosts.
2 world champions Parasite and Miracles were forming their new
dominant in Black Ops 2. Dominant.
Las Vegas. They won the first online.
Were they really that like
but things
that gassed
went
up?
Downhill, making a roster change after
There's some good editing though.
They attended. After a top 12 finish at the MLG Fall Championship.
Oh yeah, they didn't even make champs.
The team brought back Killer in place of Stainville, reuniting 3/4 of the Freako Impact team that won the 2013
They're trying to get that same success.
Many expected this squad to challenge complexity for tournament victories.
Now, I don't know who was expecting that.
And Team Caliber at UMG Philly signaled another move. Dropping Nameless for Ricky after his departure from Optic.
That ain't right.
Conflict in practice hardly improved, producing some of the most legendary arguments in COD history.
Just stop talking to me about this.
All right.
Bro, they need to have a throwback tourney with this team, with Mir, Killer, Ricky, and Bose. Or not Bose, my fault, Parasite. They have to. I would just pay to see the arguments. Years later, you know that they would have to still have arguments to this day.
We can't get better. Oh, yeah, we can't get better.
I know.
Despite the atrocious
he said,
dynamic,
"Oh, I know."
They still believed they had the talent to defend their world championship crown.
I didn't think that they were this gassed up at the time, but I mean, I guess you kind of have to be. You got 3/4 of the defending Call of Duty champs team.
Defeats to Rise Nation and sister team Curse New York spelt disaster.
Oh yeah, you lost to Burns and Moach, bro, and Revin.
Major flop.
The E-Girl Slayers. I think that was their name. E-Girl Slayers. Yeah, that's pretty much a flop. Oh, look at Pac. Look at Pac-Man. And Looney.
It is a rare occurrence when a roster surprises
that number 5? That's not bad, number 5.
Forced to split up due to reasons outside of their control, and then
oh, I remember this. I already know what this team's going to be.
But that's exactly what happened to Slasher, Hook, Temp, and Classic. Representing Denial Esports, they finished second to the Optic Dynasty at the final event of Advanced Warfare. This
I just really wasn't. They weren't moving me in World War II.
For titles.
They were gassed up though. People were.
The young talent was actually too young.
They just like
the formation of the Call of Duty World.
I don't know. They just weren't a good team.
The 18-year
simple as that.
Restriction was introduced, forcing Temp and Hook to the sidelines for the next 2 years. When they were old enough to return in late 2017, the Jetpack era was over, and World War II's release was imminent.
Like they still had really good individual players, obviously.
Slasher decided to bring the team back together under
But
this isn't the first time that we've seen this roster. At MLG Worlds in 2015,
I think World War II was too. It was too fundamental for this team.
Expectations for this team could be championship or bust.
Like this team had all the talent in the world, but you really had to play a certain way to be successful in World War II, in my opinion.
With 2 extra years to mature and grow, and Slasher had just finished his robotic engineering degree and could give full focus to COD. But results were even more lackluster than the harshest.
Oh look, Zuma was in it.
Despite impressive statistics from most of the team, their search and destroy was woeful, and they failed to reach a podium at any of the 7.
I thought he said lethal. I thought Rab said lethal at first.
3 top 6 placings, 2 top 8 finishes, and a disastrous top 12 at New Orleans.
Hey, who won that event right there?
Wanted out in
oh wait, no, I didn't win that event.
Jesus
Christ.
Winning ways with Rise Nation.
Hey, my fire color, what are you doing?
Wait, I was about to
I'm on our streaks. Like, why don't you fucking help me?
You sit right there.
You just said it.
Right there, bro. They're doing a listen. You're up 2-0 in the series. Okay. Up 4-0 in the CTF, it's over. That team is, they imploded because they just didn't have the success that they thought they were going to.
As all teams were changing,
Pro
League qualification was reset, with even the best teams from World War II having to start.
Oh God, dude.
FaZe Clan, Zuma, Attach,
I almost didn't make it.
Replays, now known as Crowder, had triumphed at 2018.
I still can't believe this. I still can't believe that they didn't qualify.
Championship. Adding methods to complete their 5-man lineup, a top 4 finish at CWL Las
They
Vegas
kind of did Zin dirty too. I'll be honest, they did.
But after bombing out in 16th place,
wait, hold on,
would secure a Pro League spot.
Look at us. We just snuck in the top 12.
16th place, and with future star Celium coming of age to compete, methods had to go. A championship-winning quartet, joining forces with
that
one of
ain't
the
right.
highest prospects in the game. What could go wrong? The Pro League qualifier beckoned in January 2019, the last chance to secure professional
Hey,
status.
so what was the event that
Top
they
two
just
in their
showed?
group of
Was
7 would guarantee FaZe's passage, but they could only manage third, not helped by a crushing 3-0 sweep at the hands of Reciprocity, despite some other world.
because I thought the qualifier was early.
Solidly in the last chance saloon, shock defeats followed.
Oh,
converted
I
on
remember
Loans
this.
Accelerate
Yeah, I remember
Gaming
this
and
'cause-
French squad overtime. FaZe were eliminated. One of Call
Bro.
of Duty's founding and staple organizations.
That event,
not
this qualifier
competing
was
in the
crazy though. I'm not even gonna lie.
circuit.
Like I
After
said,
mutually
100T
beneficial
almost didn't make
changes,
it,
a new look
and
lineup returned to the league in April 2019.
it
purchasing
just, I
Red
don't know.
Reserve
It was
spot.
just like, it was
But
super
FaZe fans
competitive.
will never forget the promising lineup that flopped hard, leading to a 3-month hiatus from the professional circuit.
How did they get back in then?
When
That is
franchising
crazy.
kicked in from
Dude, my
Modern
memory's so bad. I don't
Warfare,
even know how
the
FaZe got
Los
back in.
Angeles roster surprised many in the positive direction. Continuing with the
Oh,
back-to-back
no, this is the real
championship-winning
optic right here. It's the real
core
Optic
of Kenny
Gaming.
on 100 Thieves,
Look,
they
he
retained
can't, bro. It looks
DJ
so
High and
weird.
Dashi from the Optic Gaming team in Black Ops 4.
Well,
albeit
Dash
now
doesn't.
under
Dash
very different
belongs on
owners.
Optic.
Veteran
Patine
J-Cap
Slasher,
rounded out
dude,
the
and
team,
Cap
with
and
history of
Kenny.
achieving world titles
Oh,
with
what a
Sasha
horrible
back in
look out of Cap.
2016.
I mean,
Having arguably swindled Dashi into joining, whose heart was set on Scump's Chicago Huntsmen, OGLA were nonetheless thrilled to poach such a talent. Many fans believe they should, at minimum, be a top 3 team in the game.
they should have been. They should have been disgusting.
Is perfect.
But after failing to win a series at the launch weekend, questions were already being raised over the main AR position.
Shit, I
with
think I
both
won a
Sasha
series
and
at that
Dashi
event too,
vying
bro.
for control.
Actually, maybe not. I might have got
Dashi
smoked
lost
as
the
well.
battle and was routinely forced into an SMG role where he was far from
I mean, they
comfortable.
were just screwed from the beginning, bro.
In the
Dashi
3
didn't want to be on the
tournaments they
team.
played
He was
before
on the
making their
team.
first inevitable
Internal
10,
issues,
the best
like,
they managed was top
that's what
4,
happened. That's
with
normally
only
what
8
the
teams
issue
in
is
attendance
when
at these home
it's a
series
lot of
events.
these teams that are
Despite
flops.
briefly showing
They just have
promise
internal
after
issues.
mentioning Jay
It's not
Cappuccino,
necessarily like a talent.
Internal frustrations continue to
I mean,
mount.
this is. I'll tell you what. You not ever catching me getting beat this bad. I don't even Modern Warfare, the game that retired me from professional Call of Duty, from competing professionally in any video game.
And
I'm not
FaZe
getting beat like
fell
this.
Far shy of FaZe or Empire's results, who were meant to be their equals.
They just
Dashi
didn't have the
ended up being
sauce
benched due to poor attitude,
in this
as
this
one of
game.
the
They
most
just didn't have the
promising
sauce.
obstacles in COD history came to an uninspiring end. When Call of Duty's greatest duo by world championships and tournament placings were
No,
unite,
Empire wasn't a
competing for
flop.
trophies is the bare minimum expectation.
Oh, this is NYSL, huh?
Crimsix first found success on complexity back in Black Ops 2, winning 7 of the 8 events they played together.
Yeah, dominance.
Partnering up again 6 years later in Modern Warfare,
Dominance.
they led Dallas Empire's rookies to Championship Sunday at
Kind
every
of got
event
carried
this
by,
season,
you know, Shotzi
capping
and
the
Huke
season
and shit,
with a
but
third
dominance
world
still.
title each. An average placing of just 1.82 across
I mean, that's
17
absurd.
tournaments together, with an 81%
70 and
series win rate,
16
arguably
in
the
their
game's
series.
most
Yeah, that's
feared
wild.
duo.
13 final
The
appearances
return
out of
to
17
4v4
events. That's
after Modern
insane.
Warfare forced the veterans to
But this
split
was such an
apart,
easy read,
but Clayster was
honestly.
happy to
This
bring
was such.
Crimsix
I
to his
called
new
this.
sublineup
This was
ahead of
his.
Call of Duty Vanguard. Alongside 2021's SMG slaying powerhouses,
This
Hydra
team
and
just,
Neptune,
once
proven
again, they
play
weren't
were
moving the
expected to
needle
stay solid, while
compared to all
once
the other
again getting
teams,
enough out of their young talent
and
to
Clay
win
and Krim weren't going to
championships.
get them over the hump,
After
in
a
my
promising
opinion.
showing at the CDL's Kickoff Classic, finishing top 4, their fortunes
Top
took a
4 is not
turn
bad,
for the
though.
worse. Winning just 1 map in the first weekend of Major 1 qualifiers, Krim and Clay knew something wasn't right, dropping Neptune for royalty after just 1 weekend.
Yeah. I don't know what they were planning on doing, bro. Neptune didn't even get a fair shake.
Such placing together.
I mean, this is a team that was over before it even began. You know, I don't think it was really that hyped up,
Following an
though.
alleged internal tussle for control of the roster,
And it would suck. We don't know for sure
Oh,
if that's
shit.
what they're doing, but it seems that way because we all know Clay. I know how
there was
Clay
a
is.
rumor that they
Might talk
got
about-
in a fight
might
Thursday
bullshit about.
before their game, not like a fist fight, but like a vocal argument. And
No, they was boxing. They was. I did hear that. They was boxing. Wait, did they?
Oh, that's
really?
an easy read.
I mean, I believe it. When you,
They weren't boxing, but honestly, they
they've
probably could have been
always
boxing.
Butted heads.
Clayster was benched on the 19th
You have
of
two
March,
alpha males in
bringing
the
a swift
same, you
end
know,
to a lineup widely
too many
expected
chefs
to
in
be
the
top
kitchen,
4.
too many chiefs,
The
not
Krim and
enough.
Clay duo is surely done for good.
Something,
And it
soldiers or
remains to
something,
be
I don't
seen
know.
whether Clayster will ever return to
It's
a
going to be
starting
tough,
team.
man, especially when they have different opinions on how you should be playing. Damn, that was it. Was that all 5? What do we have? Curse LV, FaZe, Envy, NYSL. Oh, and Optic. Jesus Christ, the real Optic. Wow. Well, those are the top 5 flops in Call of Duty history from Breaking Point. Honestly, I'd say they're pretty spot on for the most part.